Yeah, good day, guys. Yes, since we're in the third day of our crypto class, yes, since you've known the introduction to cryptocurrency, and I believe you've known how to buy and how to sell on centralized and decentralized exchanges. Good. Now let's move to analysis. Hmm? How will you know if this coin will be profitable in the long run or in the short run? How will you know if it is okay for you to buy this coin or not? Or for you to buy this crypto? Now, you'll be learning fundamental analysis, sentimental analysis, technical indicators, how to know if the market will dip, how to make money from the dip, right? Now let's continue. You already know my name. I am a crypto trader. I'm a crypto trader, analyst, researcher, airdropper, and financial educator. Hmm? Now let's continue. Now, what is analysis? Analysis. Okay, let's assume that uh you are a, let's assume that you know about technology, you know about mobile phone, and someone came to me to, okay, bro, good afternoon, sir. Let me to check if this phone is a good buy or not. Then you take the phone, you check everything, you check the battery, you check the space, you check the RAM, you check everything inside, you check the pixel and everything. Then you tell the person, okay, bro, you can buy this phone. No, don't buy it. What you just did now is analysis. Hmm? I say analysis can be defined as process of checking information system in order to understand any aspect of the system. Hmm? So let me now define cryptocurrency. Crypto analysis is the process of using links and details to predict the future happening of a cryptocurrency. That is, you use it to check, okay, in the next near picture, or one minute, next 1 minute can be the future. So future does not necessarily means uh future does not necessarily means next year or upper year. You understand? So let's continue. So that's what analysis also. That's what crypto analysis. You check the links and details to predict the future happening of the cryptocurrency. Now, we have to type of analysis. Actually, it is three. But this number three, sentimental analysis, people don't know it. The first one is fundamental, second one is technical. Okay. The third one is sentimental. Hmm. So let's continue. Now, fundamental analysis, just like the word name implies, fundamental or the primary. Fundamental analysis is the framework that aims to identify the true value of an asset in the long run. Now, I know one thing about fundamental. It is you check everything, check how the coin is created. You don't check the price history. Hmm? You don't check the price history. You check how the coin is created. You check fundamental and you check both economic and financial factor. Even in our naira, there are things that will make, okay, let's assume that the government just announced that subsidy of petroleum, they not petroleum. You know fully well that people will actually buy petroleum on the verge of the information, because they know that if petroleum can actually shut down, it will actually affect them one way or the other. Now, you knowing that people will buy this petroleum at this time, that's part of fundamental. So you check the economic factors, you check financial factor to figure out the market valuation. That if you use it to figure out if the market evaluation of an asset is fair. Hmm. This to check if the value of a coin is undervalued or overvalued. Undervalued or overvalued in sense that, okay, at the particular point in time, is it going to drop down or is it going to go up? Now if something is overvalued or overhyped, you know fully well that if an overvalued if there's an overvalued asset, hmm, one way or the other, it will actually affect things. You understand what I'm saying? to actually affect things and the price will actually come down. If it's undervalued, you know that yes, this is a gem, this is some gem, this is a gem, this is something that okay, in the nearest time, it will actually pump very well, to actually go high. Now, this is also to predict the future prices of a coin. So fundamental analysis is checking the future prices in the long run majorly. Now, fundamental analysis is used by investors and traders to attempt to establish the intrinsic value of an asset. Now, what I'm saying is this: see something. Let me go to the coin market cap. Now, I want to show you something. Now, if you are doing fundamental analysis, when I say majorly, it is majorly for the fact that yes, you want to know if the value is undervalued or overvalued. Now, the value in the sense that you can see Bitcoin now, it is at 6,351. 36,398. You can see it. You get to know that is this thing actually underpriced in the sense that is this value still lower or very lower to the real future price that the asset should be. Hmm? Ethereum is $2,571. Is this still you should check, is this coin overvalued in the sense that the next future are people going to dump it? Or is it going to drop in price? Or is it going to continue going higher, going higher, going higher? That's what this is trying to tell us. Right? Now let's continue. So they make rigorous research of both internal and external factors that can affect a coin's value. Now, one important thing was know that fundamental analysis is most suitable for long-term traders or holders than short-term. Sense that I'm buying this coin now and I'm not selling until the next 6 months. I'm not selling until the next 1 year. Then I think fundamental analysis is just the best. If it is if you are holding a coin or if you are trading a coin for that long time frame, you don't use technical analysis because technical analysis don't worry but technical analysis focus majorly on short price, on short term. Hmm? Now let's continue. Okay, I said something. I said it's suitable for long-term traders than short-term traders because there always be fluctuations in prices before it reaches the milestone. Now you see something. See something. The all-time high that is the highest price that Bitcoin reached was 60, I think 67 or 68. Yeah, I think it's 67. Now before it reached that 67, it has to go up, go higher, go up, go higher, go up, go higher, go up, go higher to reach 67. Now imagine that's what we call fluctuation. So it's reaching 67,000, but it has dropped and pump, drop and pump, drop and pump. Do you get what I'm saying? It has dropped and pumped for a particular period of time, right? Before I actually reach that price. Now let's continue. The factors used in fundamental analysis. That's what are the factors you check. What are the factors you check to know that yes, this is a very good coin. This is a very bad coin. Number one is number of investors. We have the addresses. We have the trading volume. We have the NVT ratio. That is network value ratio. We have the team. That is those that are behind the creation of the coin. Anybody can be behind the creation of the coin. Even you as a student, if you know of programmers or developers, if you know of marketers, you can actually create your own coin, right? White paper that talks about how the crypto is and the roadmap. Don't worry, we get there. Let me zoom it. And about a number of investors. Now let me ask you one thing. Okay, ask yourself. You created a company. Do you really think you created a company, created a company that deals with finance, that deals with money? You know fully well that for a country to thrive, you need to have people that will patronize you or invest with you. Hmm? Now, and which these investors will determine if you are going to go high or not. Are you getting me? If you are going to go high or not. Pardon me. Now, the investors of a coin is a really good aspect to check when buying a coin. Investors, you check those that invest in this coin. Now, let me show you one thing. So, okay, before I go there, so investors will actually, if if they are very rich investors, that you know that yes, these are very, very rich investors. If they are clamoring, if they are saying that yes, I'm going to buy this coin, I'm going to buy this coin, it's actually a good buy for you. A good coin, a good cryptocurrency we always have so many investors. Hmm? Please note that one. A good cryptocurrency will always have so many investors. So if you are going to buy a coin, check for the investors. Now check for coins that have popular and prominent crypto investors. For instance, for a coins to be backed up by crypto centralized exchange like KuCoin, Binance, they are most likely to be a reliable coin you can be assured of. Now let me show you one thing. There is a coin. I want to show you how to know investors of a coin. I want to show you something. Is this coin? Now, this is it. This is the coin actually. This is the price, right? This is the price you are seeing. Same amount. This is the price. This is the price. I see it. And this is the percentage it has done minus 21.16. Now, that's what we are doing. We're going to check the investors. Please, sorry, we're going to check the investors. I can see it under here. You can see the white paper. Hmm, this is the white paper. I'll click on it. I just want to check the investors. And this is the white paper of the coin that tells you about the details of the coin, right? Tells you about the details of the coin. Now, in most white paper, there are there are ways you can check. Some white paper will tell you that this is their list of the investor before you vote. So if you are not able to get it on this white paper, you're not able to get it on white paper. I see this as video. If you are not able to get the details on white paper, you can check it on social media, Twitter page. You can see how it explains the currency. Now, I'm going to the investors. Okay. These are the developers, the team, those that created the code. You can see them. Now, let me just continue. The code. You see these advisors, they are part of the team, and they are also what? They are also um they are also among the investors. You can see them. They are part of their advisors, and I can assure you that they've also had a portion of investment in this point. You can see them. Now, another way you can check the investors, you can search list of investors of a particular company. If you are trying to check, no, there's another way you can check out of the advisors, right? Some of them will show I don't know. Let me check. I'm still coming. I want to check something. There's this going on. I'm just trying to search this code. I see the word paper again. Hmm? Let me take out this. There are some that will always bring out the investors in their white paper. But do not not all of them. I see this white paper. It explains how the coins. It explains how the coins. Okay. Are they here? No. I can check it. I can check another one. A lot of coins. Not all of them do. Some will show you their investors. Hmm? They show you those that all their partners. Partners are also related to investors. Also related. Mhm. I think this coin should show their I think this one should show their investor. Okay, probably in the Zoom class, I'll try and find coins that shows their investor. Get this is just their thing. And also another way is you can pass on the investor. Also check Twitter. Also check Twitter. Right? You can check Twitter and search for the investors too. Let me go to Twitter. Also check Twitter. You know this. trending search, you get to know those that invested with them. You get to know those that invested with coin. So investors are powerful investors. It's actually a very good. It's actually a very good thing. Hmm? It's actually a very good thing for. It's actually a very good thing for a coin. Wow. I thought I've already logged in. I thought I've already signed in before. So I don't think I'll be using my Twitter because I have already because it's not be okay if I type my details here. I'm trying to look for images that shows the investors. So I can't find any here, but sometimes I can actually find the Zoom class. So let's continue so as not to reach much of our time. Hmm? Now let's continue. So so coins that are backed up by exchanges like Binance, KuCoin are most likely to be a reliable coin. Hmm? Coins that also have great crypto support like CZ, like Elon Musk are also more reliable to be a very good coin. Just like what is happening to Dogecoin. It's because of this guy Elon Musk, right? Now let's continue. Now another thing is addresses. Check for active address of the coin's blockchain. This to give you a useful method because it shows information activity of the coin. Hmm? It also show how useful, how much a coin is being used, how many active users present. Coins with high active address tends to be more benefiting in the long run. Now, if if a coin has active address, it means there are a lot of people that are actually investing in the coin. Hmm? They actually know the coin, they actually have a portion of the coin. You know, coins that are not popular, coins that are not viral, they don't usually have much addresses. Now, these are you check addresses. Um, these are you check addresses. Let me check for bscscan.com. Check the number of active addresses. Hmm? Check the number of active addresses. And see, this is blockchain. Okay. Okay, you can search for, let's say you have a coin. This is Binance Smart Chain. This is a blockchain of its own. And then let's say you have a token that is placed on Binance Smart Chain. This is how you know. If you go to your coin market cap, this is how you know if your coin is in, in a particular blockchain. You go to coin market cap, you can see it. You go to coin market cap, right? You now okay, they now tell you that okay, go and buy this coin. Go and buy, let's say you're asked to go and buy this coin named Raka. Okay, you now go to coin market cap, right? You use coin market cap. I'm trying to look for a coin, a token you can search on. Like I said, the token works on the blockchain's address. Let's say you're asked to buy Raka, or you want to make your analysis on Raka. Hmm? Then there is after searching for it on CoinMarketCap, this is where you know the what is it called? The you see these contracts, they are the blockchain that you can find it. So you can see it's number one, see my mouse Ethereum. That means this coin is on the Ethereum blockchain. Right? You can click on more. As it's on the Ethereum blockchain, it's also on what? Binance Smart Chain. So that means the coin can be on several blockchains. The coin can be on 10 blockchain, 9, to even one. So you understand? So once you see that okay, oh, this is on Binance Smart Chain, you can see it, you just click on copy. You copy the contract address. And this contract address is what makes it be is that the smart contract code that makes that token to be built on the contract address that makes that token to be built on the blockchain, right? Now let's continue. Now this is a token. It's bears Raka. Now see the holders. Holders are also like another for holders are the active addresses. And see this coin has 402,784. It's actually a very good thing for a coin to have very high addresses. Hmm? It's actually a very good thing. We want to have a very high addresses. And see the transfers. It has 13 million 463,511 transfer. It's actually a good thing that yes, this coin has been triggered by so many people, it has been known by so many people. Now let me show you another address, another coin that can have the limited, sorry, let me use this tool. Use this tool. Hmm? Can see on this tool, it can be found on what? Ethereum blockchain based on the contract. I will click on more. Can also be found on Binance Smart Chain, which is this one that we are checking, right? Can be found on Echo blockchain. Can also be found on Polygon blockchain. So you can just click on copy the contract address. I go to BSC scan, which is see all blockchain has their own website. Tron has its own website. Okay. All blockchain has their own website. So let me continue. Control V. Okay. I search for this one. Well, analysis video can be very long because it has to be very, very explanatory. So I'll try and make it to 7 minutes. Okay, so token, you can see this tracker, you click on it, view token tracker page. I want to compare the addresses. You can see the others is 11,955. It shows that if you are comparing the usage, if you are comparing usage, this coin has been more used and traded than this coin. You can see the address, you can see the differences. So that's the thing you should check. That's one of the things. So if you are trading on the coins that has high address, there always a good high, there are always features for it. You understand? I said show how much a coin is being used, how many active users are playing it. Coins with high address tend to be more benefiting in the long run. Just like this. Hmm? That's it. Now let's continue. Okay. Trading volume. Trading volume means is the number of units of coin in the coins that have been traded in a period of time. That's what trading volume means. Now let me explain this trading volume. Let's assume that I have um I have a coin and the coin has just 1,000 units. Let me use the coin now. Let's assume that I have a sell book and I produced 100 copies. Out of the 100 copies, don't forget that I sell book, but I also buy book also, right? I buy book from people, I sell book to people. My own copy of book I sold 50. Now the price of each book is $2. Right? The price of each book is $2. Now out of that, it's $50. Now in a day, I sold 50 copies. The price of the book is $2, sorry. And in a day I sold 50 copies. That's 50 times 2, which is what? 100, right? That means I made $100. Now, some people actually now came that okay, I want to sell a book, another book to me. They want to sell another book to me that is worth $2. And they want to sell just 20. Okay, I bought the 20. You get 20 times 2 is also $40. Remember I made $100 from selling a book to people, right? And I also bought books worth of $40. 100 plus $40, that's 140. That 140 is my trading volume. It shows that the amount of in which I buy and the amount of in which I sell at a particular time is my trading volume. Now let's check. So trading volume shows how much a coin has been traded. I didn't say how much a coin has been bought. Traded in sense that buy and sell. Now over a 24 million of time. Now see something else. Coins, I said coins with high trading volume of at least $10 million are considered to be a safe risk based on my own perspective. I said, no, though, this is not the case for some coin. Now, see something, the trading volume is not the only criteria you check in knowing if a coin is good, but it's actually part of it. Now, let's check the trading volume for this coin. Coin market cap will always show you so much details of the coin you want to buy. Now, let's check. Now, I'm scrolling down. Now, you can see volume in 24 hours. This is 1,456,522. So this is $1.4 million. Hmm? Unless I have other criteria to check. Okay, unless I have other criteria to check about this coin, unless I'm convinced that there are other criteria I can check about this coin, I wouldn't buy this coin. I wouldn't buy it unless other criteria convince me. Now you can also check. Let's check for Raka also. Hmm? Let's check for Raka. I told you to look for coins that has at least 10 million naira trading volume. They are safe risk in the sense that even if they will dump it, even if you're not going to get profit on your money, at least you know fully well that you're not going to make you're not going to make huge losses. That's what I mean by safe risk. Now let's compare it to that of Waka. Hmm? Now see the trading volume for this one. This is volume 24 hour. That's $39,517. So this is 39 million trading volume. It is trying to tell me that yes, I can safely invest my coin in this, even if it, even if there is a negative trend in the prices, I know fully well that yes, I will actually get my profits. Or can also assume that yes, this coin is LD, right? So that's one thing you should check. You check the trading volume. Anything you see volume 24 hours, it's trading volume. Trading volume are always so I said in the period usually 24 hours. I always take in 24 hours time frame. Now let's continue. Now NVT ratio. Hmm? NVT ratio means network value to transaction ratio. This just to this is the ratio of market cap to network value. Market cap or network value to daily trading volume. Now, what's market cap? Market cap means circulating supply of the coin multiplied by the current price. Now, if you're checking the market cap of this, so that would be 0.25. See where my mouse is. See 0.2593, right? 0.2593 multiplied by circulating supply. Circulating supply of this coin is 52,036,306. So this current price with this circulating supply, that's what give you the what market cap. Now, instead of I don't think we really need to do any calculation because they've already been calculated. Now this is the market cap. Hmm? You can see the market cap. This is the market cap. You can trace my mouse. This is market cap. Market cap for this coin is 13, 13,609,882 dollars. Right? Now that's the market cap. Now let's now make an assumption. Assuming that we have two crypto projects. Assuming that we have two crypto projects that both has market capitalization of $5,000. That is, let's assume that this market cap, okay, this one is 294. Yeah, no, this market cap is $5,000. $5 million. So now, coin A has a daily trading volume, that is the 24-hour trading volume of $250,000, and coin B has 24-hour daily volume of $50,000. We have checked the NVT ratio. I've already solved it. 5 million divided by 250. That is 5 million for, they both share the same market cap, but different trading volume. So we are dividing the two. The first one will give you what? 20, the second one will give you what? 100. Now, what does this NVT ratio talks about? This NVT ratio is telling you that a coin can either be undervalued or overvalued. Now, the first one is 20, right? Second one is 100. Coins that has lower NVT ratio are considered to be undervalued. And that means they are going to have, they are more likely to have higher profits because there are more and more people are trying to pop up the price. Now, coins that have higher NVT ratio are considered to be what? Overvalued. They are most likely to dump in the next days. I don't say they will dump, they are most likely. Hmm? Now, let's check the NVT ratio for these two coins. Let's check if they are undervalued or overvalued. Okay, let me check if I can actually uh let me check if I can actually solve from um let me see if I can actually solve from here. I want to try and solve. I don't know if there's calculator. I think there should be calculator on. Now I'll copy the 24 hours to do the I want to do this one. Now, this is telling me that this is 9.42, 9.4 NVT. This is 9.4 NVT, which is actually low. The NVT is lower for this coin. Now let's check for radio kaka. Please know one thing. The market cap are not the same. I'm only trying to give you evaluations. The market cap are not the same. So you cannot really compare them like that, but I'm just trying to calculate it for you. Now, for this radio kaka, I'll copy the market cap. Copy the market cap. Copy it. I'll go to this. Okay. Divide by I'll copy the 24-hour schedule volume. Copy the 24-hour schedule volume. I'll search for it. Now, you can see this is 7.28. That is in reality, this one is more undervalued than this one. Though the two are both undervalued, but we can't make comparison because they don't have the same market cap, right? But this time, even if you are not comparing any two coins, even if you are making the analysis of your own, you can see this coin is actually very good one. Because check the NVT ratio, it's actually very, very low. Now let me show you one coin that has high NVT ratio. I made analysis of what coin like this. Cool. Yes. Please, I'm not trying to tell you that this coin is not a good buy. Hmm? I'm not trying to tell you that this coin is not a good buy. I'm not trying to tell you, I'm not trying to calculate alone. I'm not trying to tell you that the coin is not a good buy or is a good buy. I'm not trying to calculate. I don't calculate um I don't calculate for I'm not trying to make calculations. Now I want to make calculations on this coin. I want to calculate the everything issue. I see I'll copy my market cap because crypto is very, very interesting. It's very, very interesting. You get to know it. Hmm? And good for you, you are in the deep market now. So you can learn more as possible before before the market goes on and you get so much profitable. Now trading volume of this. Can see this one has a higher trading volume, 42.28. Hmm? Unless I'm convinced with other factors. NVT ratio is not the only factor you check to know if the coin is good. But unless I'm convinced with other factors, I will not put my money inside this because I know it's actually very, very overvalued. But the other two ones, you can see one shows 9.4, one shows 7.0. I will invest more of my money. Okay, let me put it this. I'll invest more of my money in such coins that I said that has lower trading volume, and I will invest less of my money in coin that has higher trading volume like this. So analysis is very good too. But let's continue. Number five is the team. The team are the brain behind the coin. They are the ones that will determine if okay, this coin is going to succeed or not. No matter how much you buy, no matter the good things the coin has, the team has the the lion's share of the success of a crypto. Now, the team are developers of the coin. They decide the success or the fortune of the coin. Now, reading the white paper, you can understand a project goal, its use case, and the technology. Now, a good team is the team that is dedicated, active, reputable, and promise fulfilling. Hmm? Another thing, okay, let me show you how to check the team of the company. Let me show you. Um, let's go to this. I'm trying to read the white paper. Okay, I don't think let me check for another code. In most coins white paper, there are always things. Hmm? Let me check for MLT2. So the team always determine, we check their reputable, we check everything. So when you go to search on the coin, always click on the white paper. To always tell you about the coin. You can see I'm trying to find the thing. Yeah, then probably they just change the interface of that. Okay, okay. Let's go to this one. Okay, MIRC. Okay, this is a PDF. So it's easy to check the thing. You see, these are the thing. Hendrik A, all of them. I don't even need to call their names. You can see their thing. You can see their thing. If you have the time, see one thing you should know about crypto is that it will reward you if you actually give it time. If you have the time, you can search them on Google, search who they are. It's actually a good thing to give you more confidence about the point you're about to invest in. So now I said for don't forget that fundamental analysis are always for long-term purposes. Hmm? Let me search for this one. Wow. Kasi is a founder and CEO of MNC. His majority and shareholder focuses on blockchain allows. You can see it. In fact, this person he also has a TV of its own. So you can see. So I'm getting a boost. I'm getting a boost that yes, these people are reputable, right? I can also search other people too. These people are reputable. They are reputable. So people that are reputable, that you can see how Google recognize. You can see Google really recognize this person. You can see. You can even check their profile on Twitter. You can even check you can even check the person's profile on Twitter. So you know who this person is. You get to know more about this person. So people that has people that has people that has what's it called? People that has good reputation about one thing or the other. They don't even try to create a scam code that work because they know it damage their reputation. Hmm? So this is the person's profile. And get to check the person's profile. I would love to log into my Twitter account now because I have to put my password at the right. Maybe it's a class. See. I see this person. So the person is not even hiding under anything. You see, you can check the activities of the person. So that's what you check. If you read the white paper, check their funders one by one. Check their funders. You can even check their advisors. Some always put their advisors. You can see these people. I think they are more of reputable. Now let me search more. Let me search this person. They are more of reputable people that are yes. No, imagine someone just say, I'm so person. And I try checking Google or I try checking social media and I can't even find you. Invest it and you think I can invest in your coin unless I am convinced with other there are so many factors you check. Unless I'm convinced with other factors, I won't invest. You can see this person, you see so these people they are highly recognized. They are recognized, can check so you can check more on their so a team that has a a coin that has a good team actually always very good investment because they actually give you your profit. Hmm? Now let me continue. A bad team are just the opposite of a good team. They tend to pull or dump the project. The qualities of a good team are you check their numbers. I say don't invest in a coin that have a team of just 2 or 3 people. I'm not saying that these 2 people that cannot be reputable. I'm just saying that they can tend to get tired anytime. Hmm? Can get to take time because one of them can change the stock and double. See this one now. You see the number of team. Can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hmm? Right? 9, 10, 11, 12. Can see it. 13, 14, 15, 16. Can see the numbers very good. So a coin with good numbers that has very high numbers, they also more how will I put it? They are also more assuring. They will assure you that yes, if I invest with these people, they are not going to follow me with my money. They're not going to what's that? That's why I say it's not all crypto that you can buy. There are some that are scam. And that's why you paid for this class so that you actually get the benefit of knowing the ones you are supposed to buy and the ones you are supposed to avoid. Now the reputation, search social media, check Twitter account for the reputation. Just like the way I check for this MU. For see the CEO of you can see this person also has this person also has what's it called? He also has his own TV. Because I'm not trying to advertise for this person actually. I'm only trying to tell you I'm only trying to tell you who this person is. Now, this person is the founder of CEO of Wealth That Wonder TV. I can also search Wealth That Wonder TV. Copy. I can also search it. You can see Wealth That Wonder TV. It's a TV in Germany. That's why I seen all this English. Even if you read the white paper, you get to know more about how the coin is. So please, these are another factor you need to take note of. Hmm? The other factors. Are they promising hmm, in their team? Are they promising? It's good to check the roadmap if they have successfully done in the early stage. Are they active? Let me talk about the active before I talk about the roadmap. Now, and see, are they active? Are they constantly telling you on their family? Are they constantly telling you about their website, about their project, about their crypto? Hmm? Yes, you can see. Make sure they are constantly talking about. Hmm? Make sure they are constantly talking about their project. I know one thing: all crypto has their own social media account. In fact, don't even invest in a code that doesn't have any social media account. Because how do you interact with the community? How do you interact with the investors? How you get to so this is the for the coin doing analysis one for you now. This is their um this is their platform. Hmm. You check if they are active, if they are actively tweeting their post, you can see 20 hours ago, January 20, you can see. Make sure they are constantly talking about their coin. Make sure they are constantly it's a very good thing. Oh. It's a very, very good thing. You can see. So that's the thing we check. Now for the roadmap, let's go here. The coin that has say this is the roadmap. Hmm? This is the roadmap. Roadmap is just step by step they follow for them to reach their milestone. And they've been existing since 2017. They've been working on this project since 2017, which is also a good thing. So you can see 2017 quarter four to 2018 quarter two. You see this quarter four means uh in a month we have 12, in a year we have 12 months. So 3/12 is a quarter. Mhm. Sorry, yes, 3/12 is a quarter. So quarter one of 2022 means January, February, March. January, February, March. Quarter two is what? April, May, July. Quarter three will be what? August, September. April, May, June, sorry. Now be July, August, September. Then quarter three now be October, November, December. So there are times telling that from October to December of 2017 to what? Uh, to January to they are extending it to quarter two. To January to from January to June 2018. This is all what they've done. This is all what they've done for 2018. I hope you understand the quarter. Very good. So see something. Hmm? This is all now we're in 2022, right? So I'm expecting them to do this. I'm expecting them to do this 2022 quarter one to quarter four. I'm expecting them to launch an event location, launch marketplace. I get I'm expecting them to do that. Now In the coming months, like I can say, I'm expecting them to do all this. For this whole year, 2020, quarter one to quarter four, for this whole year, I'm expecting them to create or to perform all of this. Hmm? So that means I will have to continue checking their Twitter or their social media. They're also on Telegram, right? And you can actually you can see their Telegram link. So please, I'm not advertising for this coin. I'm not trying to make analysis for the plans I'm going to. Thank you. So let's continue. Let's continue. So next thing is check the white paper. Hmm? White paper is a book that explains what particular cryptocurrency is all about. A white paper shows what the crypto is made for and what starts to offer. Hmm? Now, white paper shows it contains details of information about the coin without any arguments. Now, if you read, if there's a look time, this is what we call by white paper. It's discussed, it tells you what the coin is. Hmm? You can see, it tells you their vision, their mission, and everything about. You can see them. So it tells you what this coin is all about. Hmm? Tells you what this coin is all about. You can see the current problem. This is the current problem in the media industry and what they are trying to solve, and see how they solve it. So always check what they have to offer. This coins, I think they are trying to offer a solution to the media industry. So always check, and this will be all the first of its kind. So always check what the coin has to offer, right? Always try to check it. And I'm very sure if you read the white paper, you actually get something tangible. You actually get something tangible. Now, another thing is token economies. Token economy shows the demand and supply for a particular coin. It shows how they try to handle the token. Now, in all market cap, they always in all white paper, there always be roadmap and there always be tokenomics, the economy. Let's check for this one. Let's check for this one. Can see this is the token economies. This is token economies, right? So if you check all this percentage, if you add everything together, it will be 100. All this percentage. Now, 100% of the coin, out of 100%, 10% is going to the team. That is all these people, they within them, we all share 10%. So that means if a coin has 100 supply, that means they are sharing 10 out of the 100. And the coin can have, so if a coin has 100 million supply, that means they are sharing what? 100,000 supply out of the 1 million. Hmm? So let's continue. Advisors, the advisors will take 5%. All these people we are saying, let me show you the advisors. They show you those that will tell you, there are those that will give them what next to do. Mm, these are the advisors. They own 5%. Let's to continue. Let's continue. They own 5%. Foundation reserve. That is, if they are, how will I even put it to? The reserve is looking for future purpose. Hmm? Marketing and liquidity. Like when the coin launch, this is the price, this is the percentage of the coin that is being brought out for marketing and also for liquidity. You know all this centralized exchange that I made mention in the DeFi video, right? This liquidity, where they so to make them tradable. You get what I'm saying? So try to check the marketing and the liquidity. You get what I'm saying? ML to swap. By the time they create their launch, their marketplace, right? See something in their roadmap, they make mention of let's see, marketing launch, they make mention of their marketplace, launch of MIS marketplace. By the time they launch the marketplace, by the time they launch the marketplace, 9% of total allocation of the code will be for the swap. Now, private sale. You see this private sale, it means Uh, Privacy is a way new crypto projects used to raise money. Hmm. Okay, they can just go and meet, okay, Elon Musk, please come and invest in our token. They tend to sell private sale in very, very cheap price since they know they are buying in bulk. In private sale, they can just say, okay, private sale, I want to buy 5%. The person can just say, I want to buy 5% of the whole token supply. So privacy is actually good because most of investors they got the coin from private sale. And one thing about private sale is that they don't release all the private sale fees because they have to unlock it monthly. Now see something. See this vesting, it means the 10% to be locked for 10 or 12 months. Then out of that 10%, they will now be releasing them. So that means I mean the example that if they are 1 million, if they are 100 unit of the coin and you know the thing owes 10. So that means every month they'll be releasing one. You get. So this one for advisor, they will first lock it for 6 months, then they'll be releasing it 20% monthly. So big guy, so that's what this unlock means. So now for the public sale, hmm, it means public sale means when they launch the coin, this percentage of the coin that they put out for public to buy. That's public sale. Hmm, now let's continue. So that's the white paper. Hmm, now let's continue. Now roadmap. Now this is the roadmap. Hmm. The roadmap is a step by step in which the coin takes in getting full popularity and attention from the market. Their book filled with promises and a very good roadmap is always ensure success for people. Yeah? The roadmap tells you if the project is on track. So I'm checking the roadmap for this code. Hmm? I'm checking the roadmap. Now see something. I'm checking the roadmap for this code. I'm checking. I said they are full of promises. So I want to check that if this crypto has you can see we've passed 2021, all these ones that we passed. Can actually sit down and check, okay, have they actually done this? And that would take a rigorous analysis, right? So the promises they have was for all and for those that in 2022 because we're in 2022. So they promise to do all these things. So for me to be very sure, even if I invested in the coefficient, now you see all these roadmap, some of them will actually pump the coin. Some of them will actually pump that, okay, if the let's assume that they said they want to launch official MLC, the investor can say that wow, this is a very good thing that you buy the company. So roadmap will always ensuring the coin is actually good. And then, you understand? Now let me show you another way of how roadmap looks like. You check the white paper. Yeah. This for another point. Is I'm not advertising for a new coin. I'm only making transfer per day. So this is their roadmap. So consider this their roadmap. Consider it's different. So what they plan to do at a particular period of time. That's the roadmap. So for me to be able to buy this coin, I must check others of the roadmap from their social media or from their platform to know if yes, they're going to they've done because if they can't fulfill the previous promises, there's no way they will fulfill the future. Hmm. So that's that about that. So that's that about um about about fundamental analysis. The other part of the video will tell you about sentimental and technical analysis. Thank you very much.